Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Dear friends on the path of peace and happiness, very, very good morning to all of you. And it is a great joy to sit together with you in this very solemn, peaceful atmosphere and to think so positively for oneself and the world. I would like to say a few words about world peace and inner peace.
May I disrupt your peace momentarily? This is not working. I apologize for the interruption.
This is the nature of the world, that things are not perfect. When we start expecting perfection, then tension starts. But if we flow with the nature, then we can flow peacefully, right? So my dears, we will do just 3 minutes, 4 minutes meditation on loving kindness, on peace. It's a specific meditation taught by the Buddha to develop inner love and strengthen that love for all beings. So I will guide you and you just enjoy the meditation. Sit comfortably. Close your eyes. Smile. Smile and feel joyful. Visualize your own smiling face. And deeply wish, may I be peaceful and happy. May I be free from harm and danger, fears and worries. May I have wisdom and compassion in my heart. I deeply love myself and respect myself. I have all the beautiful qualities in my heart, and I can develop infinitely these beautiful qualities. I am blessing to myself, I am blessing to the world. May I be blessing to the world. Now visualize this beautiful church, all of us sitting here. Spread your love in this room. may all of us be peaceful and happy. Feel that your love is touching everybody here. Now spread your love throughout this village. May all people in this village be peaceful and happy. And keep spreading, spreading to the whole of this state and to the whole of this country, the United States. Millions and millions of people may all be peaceful and happy. I don't hate even a single person. I love all, just as my family members. May they live in peace and happiness. Smile and feel this love flowing and touching all people in the United States. And spread your love for the whole of North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia. Visualize this beautiful earth. Cover this earth with your love. May all be peaceful and happy. Any country, any religion, any religion specifically, any race, any color. Oh, this word, beautiful, diverse word. I love all, hate none. Not only human beings, may all other beings, trillions and trillions of living beings, living in water, living on land and living in air, may all be peaceful and happy. May all be free from sufferings. Now visualize the universe, infinite universe, infinite space and stars and planets. Spread your love. May all beings in the universe be peaceful and happy. Whatever kinds of living beings living anywhere, may all beings be free from suffering. May all be peaceful, happy, and progress and enjoy wisdom and compassion. Smile and visualize your own smiling face again. May I live with this love every moment of my life, every day, every year, till I die. May I share my love, peace, happiness with all others. May all beings be peaceful and happy. Bahum sahasamabhinim mita sayudam tam gire me khalang udita ghora sase namaya Jitava Munindo Tang Tejasa Bhavatu Te Jaya Mangalani. Slowly open your eyes. This is one of the regular meditations that we do and that we teach. That is called meditation on loving kindness or universal love. Without this foundation, if we don't know how we can love ourselves and others, without this foundation, there cannot be any spiritual growth. Not only spiritual growth, there cannot be any kind of material, social, economic, whatever growth. The basis of humanity is that this peace we have to find within ourselves and elevate our mind. That is why we are called human beings. Manasang usangata iti manusa. That means one who can elevate the mind to higher levels. That is called man, human being. So that is the definition of human being in our language. One who can elevate the mind. So my dears, we are living on this beautiful planet Earth, and we deserve to live peacefully. And that peace has to begin within ourselves. Once Lord Buddha and his disciples, they went up a hill, and there the Buddha addressed his disciples. That is in fact the second discourse of the Buddha after his enlightenment, when he started teaching. This is the second discourse of the Buddha. And there he said, "Oh, this world is burning." And then he asked, "It is burning with what?" "It is burning with greed. It is burning with hatred. It is burning with ignorance and arrogance." And that is how people are in conflict with themselves and others. So what is the reason for destroying peace within or destroying peace in the world? These are the reasons. Greed. Isn't it because of greed that so many unwholesome things are happening? Isn't it because of greed so many unwholesome ways of business are done? So many arms and ammunition are produced and sold, and just out of greed. The nature is exploited just out of greed. Do we really need to do that? No, but this greed has overpowered the ignorant minds. So it starts from within, and then it spreads. So this greed, hatred is immense hatred that we can see. But again, it starts from within. Hating, killing, or with violence, they expect to bring prosperity, happiness and peace, which are just opposites, but they don't understand. So then that is ignorance. So here I am so delighted to see all of you, not just here. This is my third Universal Unitarian Church. Universal Unitarian Church. So it is universal and it is uniting church, right? So it is so wonderful place in Fresno, in Portland, and here. And everywhere I felt this very positive energy and positive atmosphere where people are seeking peace and happiness for everybody with open heart. Such a wonderful approach. Why can't people all over the world adopt this? The problem is the minds are closed. The minds are closed with views, beliefs, and such things. Instead of educating to open the hearts, people are educated to close their hearts. That is the problem. So when Lord Buddha said about universal love, in that discourse he says, if you wish to attain peace, then the first thing is you open your heart. In your day-to-day life, whatever you do, just keep on developing this motivation. How can I bring happiness to myself, and how can I bring happiness to others? All the time keep questioning this. Then you become able, you become honest, you put more energy, you become straightforward, you become open with your heart. So that is the basis of developing inner peace. And if we have love within, so what can we give other than love? If we have compassion within, we can give compassion. If we are filled with hatred, what else will come? Hatred only will come. That is what will happen. Divisions and fightings and all sorts of nonsense is going on in this world. And it is supported. So my dears, we have to extinguish these fires. Fire of greed, fire of hatred, and fire of ignorance is the most serious of all. Though we see hatred more popularly, but the ignorance behind that is the real culprit. What is this ignorance? Ignorance is not knowing what is happiness and what is the cause of happiness, and not knowing what is suffering and what is the cause of suffering. That is ignorance. And because we don't know what is happiness and what is suffering, and the cause of happiness and cause of suffering, then instead of building up the causes and conditions for happiness, we build causes and conditions for suffering. That is how we are misled because of this ignorance. There are people who say, well, violence is the path for happiness. Violence is the path for attaining higher states. So this kind of ignorance exists, and that is why we can see. Or greed is the path of happiness. How much of greed producing temptational activities go on. Just watch 10 minutes television and you will see 10 advertisements trying to activate or trigger your greed. Isn't it? And they want to run the whole world based on greed. So a business has to run based on greed, and that business has to give employment, and employment supports a family, then family supports living and food and education. Now if you see, the whole cycle starts with greed, and once we are in that cycle, we can't even get out. If you try to get out, then whole economic system will collapse. Isn't it? So wisdom is not there, ignorance is there, and that is how we have built certain systems. But at least let us, in our hearts, if we are clear, if we are peaceful, then whatever our actions are going to produce some effects, let them produce some good effects that we can assure, at least from our heart we can do good things. So peace inside is the basis for peace outside. And we are all connected. According to Buddhism, we are all interconnected, interrelated. It is like a web. So you touch and just pull in one corner, the whole web shakes. Like that, every person, every human being, every living being, and the nature, we are all interconnected. So you just can't say, well, we can harm somebody, yet I can be peaceful. We can neglect somebody, let him or let her die with sickness or without knowledge or with poverty or with war or whatever. It is not my concern. I will be peaceful. That will not happen. We are interconnected. So in this interconnected world, whenever you see good things, whenever you see happiness, rejoice in it. Rejoice. And whenever you see sufferings, problems, then develop compassion. Both are positive approach. So then, not only ourselves, then we start doing a service to the world. And don't underestimate your contribution. Even when we were just for 5 minutes, we were wishing peace and happiness. Don't underestimate the power of that thought. After all, the thought moves the world. Mind moves the world. Even that is a big contribution to this world peace. So, peace within is the basis, the foundation, and peace with the world, with all people, all religions. This microphone was making in between sound. When I was telling, may all religious people be happy, then it became boom, religion. Exactly when I told religion. So you see, because of that religion, so much of blood has been shed on this earth, and the institution which was supposed to bring peace and happiness has brought immense amount of suffering and wars and all these things. That's a pity. But if we have this approach of loving kindness for everybody, no distinction. Every word of your aims and goals of this church. As I was reading, oh well, that is what I am going to speak. And then one of the sutras of Lord Buddha, it is called Karniya Metta Sutta. That means discourse on universal love. So this is what is there. So this is what I wanted to share with you all. I felt so wonderful. So if we can base ourselves, then we can live in peace with others. Others may not live in peace with us. That is their problem. So from our side, we have to be strong inside, equanimous and compassionate. That should be our approach. For the people who harm us, who harm the world, first of all, we have to maintain equanimity. If we lose our balance, then our mind becomes disturbed. We start hating. When we start hating, then we lose our power. The power of love, the power of doing good is lost, so we have to be equanimous. Equanimity is not indifference. It is not that we neglect the situations. No. We are balanced within. Upekkha, equanimity. And then our approach is, okay, we'll go with compassion. And what is that compassion? Compassion is, how can I remove suffering? How can I help to remove, contribute to peace? So that is compassion. So that approach, if we start, okay, what can we do with our physically what can we contribute? Verbally what can we contribute? Mentally what can we contribute? If not physically or verbally, mentally we can do that. So that is how our approach should be for the world. So inner peace and the external world peace, and there is peace with our nature. We can't neglect that. Peace with our environment, peace with this beautiful earth. How much of destruction we have inflicted to this earth. And we are experiencing already the heat of it. The heat of it, real heat. And what to talk about the future generations. So we are not dealing with our earth, the mother nature, kindly, lovingly, right? So we have to ourselves do that and tell others. You have to respect this earth, respect the nature, respect every tree and every grass and every insect and everything that is there. That approach will bring. But now so many conflicts and this and that are going on. Don't think that, oh, what can I do? Even if I do, a few of us do. What is the use? There are a huge population who may not listen to us. No. It starts with one person always. Be it Lord Buddha, or be it Jesus Christ, or let it be anybody. It started with one person. Right? So 1 plus 1 plus 1, then it becomes multiplication, and it will have effect. So my dears, I'm very, very grateful to Charlotte and all your team here of this church, and Gayatri and Muthuswami who coordinate, and with these words, with these thanks and with this gratitude for all of you, I conclude with small chant. Bhavatu sabba mangalam rakhantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sabba dhammanubhavena sabba sanghanubhavena sada soti bhavantu te.